There's plenty more where that came from. The Animaniacs, tonight at 7 on Cartoon Network.
CartoonNetwork.com. The internet. Cartoons.
Starting Saturday, February 6th, a lifetime of work. 2 nights of competition. 1 moment of glory. Watch 2-time world champion Michelle Kwan, the Japan Open. Coverage begins Saturday night at 8, only on TNT.
Go back to bedrock with the Flintstones. Today at noon on Cartoon Network.
Meet Eddie. You don't want to know where that tongue's been.
Tonight at 8 on Cartoon Network. Ed, Edd and Eddy.
Bubbles. Just don't call her a crybaby. Powerpuff Girls, saving the world before bedtime. Wednesday nights at 8 on Cartoon Network.
Coming up next, it's the Smurfs followed by Tom and Jerry Kids on Cartoon Network.
Turn to CNN Headline News anytime for a complete 30-minute view of your world. Now with top stories updated every 15 minutes around the clock. Headline News, a whole day's news in a half hour, guaranteed.
Smurfs will return on the one thing Grouchy Smurf doesn't hate, Cartoon Network.
The Powerpuff Girls, Wednesday at 8 on Cartoon Network.
Safety first!
Saving the world before bedtime.
No, this isn't one of Jokey Smurf's pranks. The Smurfs really are back.
Every weekday on the Superstation, it's 1 hour of Full House.
I am pumped.
Followed by 1 hour of Family Matters.
Darkman is coming on. I like it.
Full House and Family Matters, weekdays beginning at 5:05 Eastern on the Superstation.
Ideas get wet in your head all the time. It just takes introducing them to other great ideas. It's called making a marriage, and it's key to your creativity. By combining 2 unrelated thoughts, you can come up with a completely fresh, new idea. So combine to create. Let
Mayhem on Cartoon Network.
Meet Ed. He uses Post-it notes to remind himself to buy more Post-it notes.
Tonight at 8 on Cartoon Network. Ed, Edd and Eddy.
I don't know what to say, the monkeys won't do.
Don't know what to say, the monkeys won't do.
Dick Max on Cartoon Network.
Look at what you're missing this month on Turner Classic Movies. Over 350 classics from the world's largest movie library, and not a commercial in sight. Don't you wish you had Turner Classic Movies?
Will you work nude? I'll work nude if it's tasteful. Yeah, that's the chicken I know. If it's tasteful. Boom. Naked.
Cow and Chicken, tonight at 8:30.
And this is not a body double. Wait, where is he?
turned your favorite cartoons into online games. Bowl some frames with Fred or get screwy with Hong Kong food. It's up to you. Exclusively on CartoonNetwork.com, the best place for cartoons online.
Zoinks! Jinkies! Like, wow! It's Scooby-Doo Snack Tracks, the ultimate collection. For the first time ever, get 18 tunes from your favorite Scooby-Doo episodes.
I like to sing like Dooby-Dooby-Doo.
Pretty Mary Sunlight, she's all right. Plus, a new Scooby Dance mix to boot.
It's not the same kind of stuff.
Scooby-Doo Snack Tracks. Available on CD and cassette at Best Buy. Sorry, Monster Guy, you're going to have to buy your own.
From a prehistoric journey through the land before time to a tiny immigrant's inspiring American tale. From the dangerous quest of a dog called Balto to the television premiere of Batman's first animated movie, Cartoon Network brings you the finest feature-length animated films on television. It's Cartoon Network's Cartoon Theater. Saturday at 8 on Cartoon Network.
This is Bob. Plain old ordinary Bob. Bob is boring. And wait a minute. What if we looked at Bob upside down? Or inside out? Through a magnifying glass? With your eyes closed? Through a frame? From your dog's point of view? From your fish's point of view? Through rose-tinted glasses? From 1,000 miles away. This is Bob in space. Bob is an alien. Bob is a sandwich. Out of focus, split in half. Through your legs, faster, slower. Underwater, overwater, topsy-turvy, clockwise, counterclockwise. Bob up real close. Bob from Bob's point of view.
Now Bob's Bobalicious.
There are 100 billion gazillion ways to look at Bob, or for that matter, anything else.
So what are you looking at?
There's no such thing as ordinary or boring when you try a new point of view. Animate your world.
Coming up next, it's Fantastic Max, followed by Yogi Bear on Cartoon Network.
Hey, guess what? Cartoon Network beams cartoons out all around the whole world every day because Cartoon Network is World Cartoon Headquarters, and that means pretty much every cartoon in the world likes to live there and be cartoony because being cartoony is what they do. And because Cartoon Network is World Cartoon Headquarters, it's got all the stuff a toon would ever need, like theme parks and discos and everything, only it's just cartoons that use it all, so it's kind of different. And there's this big post office where the toons can go pick up their fan mail, and when you mail a letter at Cartoon Network, you don't lick a stamp and put it on an envelope, you lick a toon and stick it on an envelope because they're so sticky. And the highways don't really go anywhere because they just loop around in circles, but that's okay because toons are really bad drivers, and it's probably better if they didn't drive, and they can't get insurance anyway. And at the mall, there's these stores where the toons can get everything they need, like anvils and four-finger gloves and things that make funny noises. And you can even get maps of the toon stars' homes, and you could go visit them, or you could just watch Cartoon Network because all the cartoon stars are there because Cartoon Network is World Cartoon Headquarters. Bye.
Hook up with the Department of Cartoons and find out how your favorite cartoons were born. Check out storyboard scripts and hear from the creators themselves.
One of the comments was that it was too scary.
CartoonNetwork.com, the best place for cartoons online.
Hey, everybody! We're partying to our brand new record, Space Ghost Surf and Turf.
22 tiki torch tunes like these.
Mashed potatoes!
Bad bug, bad bug.
I like bananas because they have no bones.
Zorag's got the blues.
Mooka Looka Holla Walla.
Space Ghost Surf and Turf is available on CD and cassette at Borders.
Hey! Let go of my pants!
Turn to CNN Headline News anytime for a complete 30-minute view of your world. Now with top stories updated every 15 minutes around the clock. Headline News, a whole day's news in a half hour, guaranteed.
Watch Ed. Watch Ed. No. Over here. Just read the line. Watch Ed, and Eddie. Go on Cartoon Network.
I'm Sherry, best friend.
Okay.
Tonight at 8 on Cartoon Network. Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
I can name 3 cheeses.
Thank you.
How about a little clap? Oh!
Whoa. Stay here. Next, it's Yogi Bear, followed by Wacky Races on Cartoon Network.
Every weekday on the Superstation, it's 1 hour of Full House,
I am pumped.
followed by 1 hour of Family Matters.
I like it.
Full House and Family Matters, weekdays beginning at 5:05 Eastern on the Superstation.
The Land Before Time, An American Tale, Balto, Batman, Mask of the Phantasm. Cartoon Network brings you the finest animated movies on television. It's Cartoon Network's Cartoon Theater. Saturday at 8 on Cartoon Network.
It's the coffee selection Ted gives us here. Hmm? Oh, look. SpongeCake.com. Bob's carburetor page. Well, let's just see about that. Not here, Chester. No. Cornflake World.
Now there's a site worth checking out. CartoonNetwork.com.
My work is done here.
Your source for entertaining news daily.
On the next Super Chunk, watch Yogi try to steal picnic baskets and then ponder this question. If that were your picnic basket, would it still be funny? It sure would. The Yogi Bear Super Chunk, Saturday at 4.
You know, you'd think at some point he's got to over-tighten that thing.
Dexter's Laboratory, weekdays at 7:30 on Cartoon Network.
Yogi is back. Shh, don't tell Ranger Smith. And now, straight from the vaults at Cartoon Network, it's Wizzo, the very first cartoon.
Yeah, I'm the first one, all right. Back when cartoons were the real thing. We'd jump out of an inkwell or some hand would draw us on. Then we'd move around a little. Not a lot. Just enough for the audience to ooh and ah. And we didn't talk, for crying out loud. Oh, it's not like today. Now you got your Johnny Wahoos whipping around and all them cows and chickens and bright colors. We didn't have all that, and we did just fine. We're only on for maybe a minute. That was enough. Now you got a network that plays them all the time. All that noise and color and crazy motion 24 hours a day. Who would want that when you could have this? What? What's the matter? You see, I'm telling you, you don't know what you're missing here. What?
Stay tuned. Next, it's Wacky Races, followed by The Flintstones on Cartoon Network.
It's time to do the thing today, the Cartoon Network thing to do. We say what we say to you, and you go do that thing we say. The Cartoon Network thing to do, today's Cartoon Network thing to do.
Today's Cartoon Network thing to do is the crazy way to shave thing. Okay, here's what you do. First, You grow a beard, then you pull that string, and then that thing ties, and then you get all this shaving cream, and then it lifts your snoz, and then it... Uh-oh, that's trouble. Trouble there. You should never shave on a bumpy road for that reason.
Well, that's it for that cartoon thing. Today's Cartoon Network thing to do. So you go do that thing we said. Cause once you've done that little thing, it's the Cartoon Network thing you did. Today's Cartoon Network thing you did. Love ya.
Jerseys, jackets, caps, t-shirts, novelties, and much, much more. You can find it all in the Braves Clubhouse Collection catalog. Got a question for you. Have you ordered from your Braves catalog lately?
On the next Super Chunk, watch Yogi try to steal picnic baskets and then ponder this question. If that were your picnic basket, would it still be funny? It sure would. The Yogi Bear Super Chunk, Saturday at 4.
I must have crooked bullets or something.
Go back to bedrock with the Flintstones. Today at noon on Cartoon Network.
Meet Ed. Don't try to follow him. Seriously. You don't want to be downwind of that boy.
Tonight at 8 on Cartoon Network. Ed, Edd, and Eddy.
Hello, women. Which one of you two gorillas wants to be my girlfriend?
You're too skinny.
Too skinny? I'll show 'em who's skinny. Ben pantsed, school are getting beefy. You Ben pantsed?
Can't you tell? My sumo food will make you big and fat. Look what it's done for these third grade girls.
I will be the biggest chicken that girls have ever swore. Uncle Pa's atomic miracle bulking powder.
What you doing, big brother?
I'm about to get bulky, cow. Just add milk.
Can I help you get bulky?
I don't need no help from no cow. I need milk. Okay, Mr. Milk Coach is proper.
Mr. Milk? You're too skinny.
Without milk.
Got cow!
Coming up next, it's the Flintstones followed by the Jetsons on Cartoon Network.
Hey, look! Got an energy spike. Launch.
All fighter squadrons launch.
Return fire. Freeze off! Freeze off!
Watch Babylon 5, weekdays at 4, exclusively on TNT.
Yes, Cartoon Network is the home of the greatest cartoon stars, but just because they're stars doesn't mean they don't make mistakes. It's bloopers of the cartoon stars.
Take one.
I'm so happy!
Cut!
What?
You're not really happy, you're sad, get it? It's funny!
If you say so.
Jetson! You're hired! Hired?
Cut. It's not funny till somebody gets hurt. Take 8.
Cut!
Yoinks! Sorry, Scoob.
Jetson! You're fired!
But just the masonry.
Take 42.
So next time you're watching Cartoon Magic, just remember some of the hard work our dedicated professionals put in behind the scenes on the home of the greatest cartoon stars, Cartoon Network.
Fix the sign.
You're watching The Flintstones on Cartoon Network. Helping forehead, but the tremendous calf muscles from all of that driving.
Will you work nude? I'll work nude if it's tasteful. Yeah, that's the chicken I know. If it's tasteful. Boom. Naked.
Cow and Chicken, tonight at 8:30.
And this is not a body double. Wait, where is he?
On the next Super Chunk, watch Yogi try to steal picnic baskets and then ponder this question. If that were your picnic basket, would it still be funny? It sure would. The Yogi Bear Super Chunk, Saturday at 4. Fred, you've always got stubble. What, you're in the land that razors forgot?
Watch Ed. Watch Ed. No. Over here. Just read the line. Watch Ed, and Eddie. Go on Cartoon Network.
I'm sorry, best friend.
Okay.
Tonight at 8 on Cartoon Network. Ed, and Eddie.
I can name 3 cheeses.
Thank you.
Eat, pop, ork, and of course,